What is going on, LEGO investors? So today we're going to talk about a set that is kind of causing a lot of controversy right now. LEGO is kind of flipping out and we're kind of in the unknown how things are going to proceed forward. So LEGO made a huge mistake, and they are paying the price for it. And I think as a result, a lot of the investors are also going to pay the result and pay for it. Essentially, they made a big mistake. They included a minifigure in another set that they shouldn't have, and now they're having to dish out money. And it's really, the investing field right now is kind of unknown. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions. How do you think this will proceed forward? I personally think this is going to backfire in a lot of investors' faces because LEGO is probably just going to essentially screw everyone. So if you have not been familiar, we're going to be talking about the Captain Rex Y-Wing Microfighter. So you're probably saying, I already made a video on this, why am I making another video? Well, there's a lot going on with this little set. It's caused a huge disruption, and essentially it comes down to the minifigure. Captain Rex obviously is a extremely popular character in the Star Wars universe, but LEGO made a huge mistake. So I can't find it, but I believe on the LEGO website, or maybe it could have been in store on a display. I'm not really sure. It's not on the box from my understanding. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But for the individuals that bought the Venator class attack cruiser, which is such a phenomenal ship and a phenomenal set, this is an extremely popular set for investing. It includes two minifigures, one of which is a Captain Rex. So Captain Rex, somewhere it said you're getting an exclusive minifigures, and I believe LEGO removed it from the website, and that's why I can't find it. If somebody knows exactly what it said and where it was, please comment down below. It will definitely help the channel and will help the community. So a lot of investors know that we only have a few Captain Rexes, and when they saw that it says you're getting an exclusive minifigure, a lot of people have been trying to harvest that and bring down the price of their Venator class Attack Republic cruiser, because this is a $65 set. So if you can get maybe anywhere from $50 to $100 for that Captain Rex, that's a big discount off the set, and a lot of people have been doing that. So this is where LEGO made the mistake. They included exclusive somewhere, and people have been posting up on Facebook that they have been receiving $60 gift cards from LEGO to kind of resolve this issue, to avoid a lawsuit. If you got one of these gift cards, I would love to hear it. How much was it? Was it a pain getting it? You know, any info on that is appreciated. So essentially they had the Captain Rex in here, and then they came out with this Captain Rex in this Microfighter. So you're buying a $650 set, you want that minifigure to be exclusive because LEGO said it at some point, and then they come out with this. I know you might not think it's extreme enough, but a lot of people have been talking on Facebook about lawsuits in regards to this. And personally, I'm kind of all for it, because this is kind of shady tactics that LEGO does to affect investors. And yeah, I know the keyboard warriors out there are going to comment like, oh, how I'm hating on it and I resell. Yes, there's a difference. I might make 20 bucks on a set, but LEGO is earning billions of dollars, and they do tactics like this when they don't have to. They do this on purpose to destroy the secondary market, because if there's no secondary market, then everyone will go to the LEGO store. It is that simple. But that's just my personal opinion. So yeah, I kind of want to talk about how I think this set will proceed forward and what will happen as a result of this. There's many different factors that could go on. So before we talk about that, I kind of want to go over just, you know, some basics of how much Microfighters go for, because if you're really considering buying the set, and everyone right now is buying this set for retail price. It is on a back order if you can find it. You know, I want to hear if you've been buying it. Other investors want to hear this kind of info and what your plans are with it. So I'll go over that, and then I'll give my opinion on kind of how I think it's going to go forward. So really quick, Microfighters they're somewhat popular, but they're not really the best investments. The newer modern Microfighters just have not done well. They're just constantly in stock, and the older ones, some of them have done really well, like the ARC 170 Starfighter. This one retail for 10 bucks. It's got a value of 44 bucks right now. You know, 10 bucks for this homing spider droid. It's got a value of 27. So there's money to be made, but in my opinion, it is a big risk. But this Microfighter set, the Captain Rex one, I might invest, and I honestly might pay for pay for retail right now for that set just to get some. And you all know I love the Boba Fett Microfighter. Just the price is getting to an awesome point, and I think this Captain Rex will probably follow that, but we're going to talk about that in a second. So if you look, the Clone Turbo Tank, this one retail for 10, it's got a value of 75. So there is huge potential with microfighters, but modern day ones right now, new ones that come out, I think they're probably bad investment. I've got a few of these Millennium Microfighters, Millennium Falcon Microfighters, and it's got a value of $10. Pretty much losing money with that set. So if we take a look at the Venator Republic Attack Cruiser set, this minifigure is going. So here's the two minifigures. We got the Admiral and then Captain Rex. Captain Rex is pulling in $87 right now, and that's to be expected because you're paying $650 for this set, and you want a minifigure that is worth a lot of money. And Lego just absolutely made a huge mistake by including this in the Microfighter. They are literally paying people to not sue them. That's what it's coming down to. And I think there probably will be I wouldn't be surprised if it turns into a class action lawsuit. And you might be thinking this is so ridiculous, but if you're buying a set because Lego has told you that this is an exclusive minifigure, and it said somewhere, I don't know where, and then they go around and include this minifigure in a $12 set, I guarantee there are people that just bought this Venator class UCS set for this Captain Rex. I assure you there are people out there that just did that. Because we only have a few Captain Rexes, so let's take a look. So, Captain Rex is just doing absolutely insane. And remember how I said I personally believe that Lego is trying to destroy the secondary market? I mean, they could have just pumped out a few sets at a decent higher price, and Captain Rex probably would still be going for decent money. But they saw an opportunity here to destroy this, because if the values of these minifigures go down, or even if they make a better minifigure, people are going to want that newer, cheaper one for $12 instead of going to a secondary investor that might have a set selling for $150. Because they want that Captain Rex minifigure. I mean, these are things that happen. And then really quick, the Y-Wings. I absolutely hate the Y-Wings. I think they're ugly vehicles. I just can't stand them. I don't know how they have been worth money. You know, this one retail for $49, got a value of $247. This one's $119, value of $857. Like, they're just it's such an ugly ship. I don't get why it's so popular and worth so much money. I'd love to hear if you like this ship. Maybe I'm the only one wrong on that. But this one retail for $49. It's got a value of $116. And then let's take a look on eBay, kind of how Captain Rex is doing right now. So if we see here, $55. That's a solid price back for that minifigure. You know, that person just brought their set down to, you know, $600. That's pretty solid. And that $50 here, you know, that's solid amount. 35 here, 45, and these are just going to tank. Like, people that just bought these recently are probably, I wouldn't be surprised if you see a lot of returns or shady stuff going down on eBay right now, because when you realize that you spent $40 when you could have spent $12, you're going to be mad. You're going to feel deceived, just like the people who bought the Venator feel. And again, you might not think this is a big deal, but when Lego is handing out gift cards to people that bought the Venator set, that is a very concerning sign. They are worried. So now, what are the scenarios I think could happen with this set? Honestly, there's one scenario where this set could just be mass produced beyond no belief, and Lego, I wouldn't be surprised if they're kind of shady and a little mad at this whole situation that they had to pay some money. They're going to want their money back, and they're going to want to destroy the people that are kind of doing it to them. So I think this could just be mass produced. This could be out for like 4 years, and the price of Captain Rex just tanks drastically. I think that would have happened regardless if they included a different Captain Rex. But another scenario could be that we see this set taken off the shelf eventually, really, really soon. And I think that's why people are buying this right now. Like I said, I might buy a few of these just in case it does. I wouldn't be surprised if some Lego enthusiast is a lawyer and then they just submit a lawsuit to them just out of a hobby, spare a few minutes. This stuff happens all the time in the world. And I could see Lego dealing with so much frustration and having to shell out money for this. Because when you're dealing with giving out gift cards and dealing with lawyer fees, those add up to insane amount. The easy solution for them in my eyes would be to remove this set. Declare it a limited print run and remove it, and yeah, just deal with the effects of the mistake that they made. But I think if they keep this out, they're gonna deal with issues. And honestly, it might hurt the Venador class sales as a result. So I kind of think that this set might be taken off really early. And I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions. How do you think this will proceed forward? Do you think LEGO is just going to mass produce these beyond no belief and drive the price down? Or do you think there's a potential they could remove it? And like I said, everyone, Facebook and everyone is talking about this set. They're talking about how the set minifigure might disappear. You know, we might get a limited print run. There's just so many unknowns with it that if they do remove it early, this $12.99 set could easily go for 40 bucks, you know, even 30 bucks depending on how long it's out for. And that's a solid return for investors. So comment your thoughts and opinions down below. It is definitely appreciated. And this is very interesting. I'm probably going to make a few videos on this when I find out more. But this is really a big issue for LEGO, and they are paying the price. So thanks for watching. I hope you have a great weekend. But as always, please do your own research, have some fun, make some money.
Video is not financial advice. Any statements made are my views and is for entertainment purposes only and should not be taken as financial advice. Do your own research before making any financial investments.